Hello everybody, this is Tommy G from ECF. I had a couple of people ask me about vaping at 7.4 volts or high voltage. So I thought I'd do a little video here, not necessarily about how to vape at that level, but just to kind of show you most like a comparison in vapor production uh, at different voltages. Try to keep the resistance of the cartomizers the same. Um, Figured I'd start off here and just do a little size comparison on some batteries for you that I'm going to be using. We got them, there we go, right there. And it's 18650 on the right. That's two 18350s in the middle. And on the far left hand side, those are some 16440s, I believe, CR123s, all protected and all about to be used too. And then just to show you what I'll be using here, and for a little size comparison also, um, better there, be a Maxi Rough Stack V2, and there's a little Ego 650 right next to it. A little bit bigger, but not bad, not unwieldy. I carry this thing around with me all the time. Anyways, to start it all off here, I figured I'd do low to high, 3.7 volts, and I'll be using a 2 ohm dual coil for it, which is usually my regular. Let's see here. And also I'll be using the same juice for all voltages, just so that all I'm really looking at here is vapor production. And I figured it'd be kind of cool, just as much for me as it is for anybody else who may be interested in it. So, rough stack, the 2 ohm Smoke Tech dual coil. Let's see how it goes here. I always like this right here. Makes good vapor production, cool flavor. Not bad for 3.7 volts, and I'm real bad to, vape there all the time. But that was just for a little comparison here. I'm going to go on up to 6 volts with the two 3 volt protected 123s. And for 6 and 7 volt, I'll be using the same cartomizer. It's going to be I believe Smoke Tech also. This is a 4 ohm single coil. So everybody says use dual coils at lower voltage for bigger vapor production, simulate high voltage. And a lot of people seem to like that. Like I said, it's just for comparison here. So 6 volts, 4 ohms, single coil. I have to look back on it, but that looked like it was. I've been doing this for a little bit now. I'm 90% sure that higher voltage is going to give you more vape. But at 4 ohms and 6 volts, this is still kind of a cool vape. I think the biggest difference is just going to be vapor production at this point with this resistance. Needless to say, at 6 volts, you can drop down to about 3.2 ohms, 3.5, and it should be hotter. This is really kind of like towards the top of what you should be using at 6, but I don't want to carry around 78 different resistances for, all the different voltages. So I use this for both. Alright. Lordy. Alright. I'm going to go ahead to the 18 350s stacked for 7.4 volts. And all the batteries are freshly charged also. Wanted to give everybody their best shot here. Alright. 7.4 at 4 ohms. It's more my speed right here. warmer vape. Let's just see how it looks. Like I said, warmer vape, 7.4 volts, same resistance as 6. It's pretty noticeable vapor production difference in that, and difference from the 6 to the 3.7 volts. Even though the 3.7 was dual coil. And like I said, I'll probably have to look back over this video here just to see if I had the same opinion about it afterwards. But sitting here vaping it, that's what I'm seeing at least. I'm gonna do it one more time here. I'm not trying to go slow or anything like that. Just wanted to see what it all looks like here. Also, it's my first time recording myself on a video here, so it's a little awkward for me to be looking on the screen, seeing myself, and try to talk and look in the right direction for what I'm seeing and what's going on around me. So here we go. 7.4. Try to do a regular, faster exhale like what I usually do. There you go. So 7.4 volts, 4 ohms, 6 volts at 4 ohms, and 3.7 volts at 2 ohm dual coil. I don't know. That's just for anybody who might be interested right there. Just a little comparison on vapor production. I can't show you heat production necessarily, but I mean, you've read everywhere if you've been on the forums for any amount of time. Higher voltage, warmer vape, usually more vapor production. Check it out sometime if you want to.